Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Week in Review, where we go over all the videos we recorded in the previous week and give you short snippets of them now, or we give you our short snippets of our opinions anyway. And then if you want to know more, just check out the description below. Let's get started.
Hey everybody, I'm Zee Garcia. Here's what I did last week. So I did a Jamaica comparison between one of the previous printings and the brand new printing of Jamaica. I also did Unsung Gems with the letter N. These are games that I think deserve a little more love, and of course I'm going through the whole alphabet. I am at N right now. And then I reviewed Floriferous, which I rate an 8 out of 10. This is from Pencil First, and it follows their line of Herbaceous and Sunset Over Water. It's a little card game, gorgeously produced, wonderful card illustrations and quality. And this one, to me, feels a little more robust than something like Herbaceous. Herbaceous is a wonderful little game, very relaxing. This manages to keep that feeling and adds on to it a little more strategy, a little bit more turn angst, a little more interest. So I really liked this one. Set collection, cute flowers, cute little bugs, wonderful little card game that you can knock out in about 25 minutes and feel like you got a fulfilling sit-down session out of it. So there you go. And that's it for me, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.
Chris Yee here. What a week it's been. Let's review it. That was a terrible intro, but first of all, I did Pac-Man, the board game. I gave this game a 5.5. This is Pac-Man, the board game. I mean, I know I just said those words, but let me emphasize, this is Pac-Man, but a board game. It promises exactly that, it delivers exactly that, but it's just not that exciting. It says 2 to 5 players on the box. Only play it with 2 because otherwise one player controls like one ghost at a time and it's very slow. It's okay, but this is one of those things best in the video game format. It just really is. So next up I took a look at 300 Earth and Water. I gave this game a 7.5. This is a small box, light-ish, kind of simpler 2-player war game. I enjoy it. Obviously the theme part of the 300 is because of the Snyder movie, but it's about Persia invading Greece and the war there. It has a few finicky bits, and it's very dependent on the die rolls, but the reason I gave this a 7.5 is because it has a really clever card play system that can, I think, supersede some of the importance of the die rolls in the battle. It's fun, it's quick, a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I enjoyed it for what it was worth, so 300 Earth and Water gets a 7.5. And then lastly, I took a look at Cooper Island. I did this review with Wendy. I gave Cooper Island an 8. Cooper Island is a slightly older game, but it's one that wasn't reviewed here on the channel, so I took a look at it. It is a very tight worker placement game, one of the tightest games that I still really enjoy. I enjoy this a lot. It has a fantastic tile stacking element to it, where you're building up a map, and the higher you stack, the more resources the terrain generates for you. Really like that. So much fun. So that's been my week. We also did a Catch-a-Palooza for Deus, and we did a few other videos here and there, but that's been my reviews.
Hey there everybody, it's Mike DiLisio, and this week I was part of a Catch-a-Palooza for the game Deus, so if you want to know my thoughts on that game, check that out. And I also did one solo mode review. I reviewed the solo mode for Cellulose from Genius Games. I gave this an 8.5 out of 10 and a seal of excellence. I've been really impressed with Genius Games here lately. This is a plant cell biology themed game, so I really appreciate that they have these unique scientific themes, but it is a modern hobby Euro game, really. It's a worker placement game, and in the solo variant, they have a very clever system to determine how the AI opponent works. It has a strategy map type of a thing where it's going to choose a couple of strategies that it works towards. It helps differentiate the AI. Very clever system. I liked it a whole lot. Highly recommend it. Well, that's it for me this week. Let's keep it moving.
All right, this was a very positive week for me. First, we have Mindbug, basically mini Magic the Gathering. One of the designers is Richard Garfield, but it's only 48 cards, and you only play with 10 of those in a game and 2 Mindbugs. You can steal from your opponent. It's so unique and interesting. I find it fascinating. Then we have Savannah Park. I gave Mindbug an 8. I gave this one an 8. Savannah Park, you are basically placing tiles on the board. Everyone else is placing them at the same time. The same tile, you get to pick. It has a bingo-esque feel to it. I enjoy it. That Time You Killed Me. Hey, it's right there. That Time You Killed Me, a 2-player abstract game with a strong theme. I know, it's weird. Very thinky, but really interesting. another 8. Then we move to Box 1 from Neil Patrick Harris. I really did not expect to like this game, but there's so much involved in this game. There's a lot behind the scenes. It's an escape room style game with a strong theme. 8.5. Kids Chronicles Quest for the Moonstones. This is from Lucky Duck Kids. Really like this one too. It is basically Chronicles of Crime for kids, and it does it in a really good way. And then Yummy Yummy Monster Tummy, 9.5, one of the highest ratings I've given to a kids game ever. But I want to play this all the time, where you have colored cards, you scan them, trying to find the right color for each monster. I don't know what it is about this game, but it's addicting and fun. I also did a video of 9 quick reviews that the other guys in the studio have already reviewed. Just my thoughts on them. Tim, we did a series called Mountains of Games, where Tim goes through the Dice Tower West library, and of course I continue on with the shelves here in our library. And we're hoping to have some stuff, there's other reviews that we did last week. My mind just went blank. Weekend review should be polished and protected. I should re-record this, but I won't, because I have a lot of things to get to, and we have the Winter Spectacular only a couple weeks away. So keep in mind, it's Thanksgiving week, and if you didn't catch it, we're about to get tattooed live. Whew. Come by and join us 11 a.m. today to see that happen. Until then, well, I guess even then I'll still be Tom Vasel, but I'll be Tom with a tattoo. You've been watching Weekend Review. Have fun gaming.